What's poppin', everyone? My name is Tristanjrespress, and this is Talking with Tristan. In this episode, we're going to be talking about my life in Austin, Texas. My dad just retired from the Air Force, and my family decided to move to Austin, Texas when I was 4 years old. I don't really have many memories of Abilene, Texas. All I remember is going to Dairy Queen with my dad. And I also remember stepping into an ant pile for the first time, and a shit ton of ants just crawled up my leg. Luckily, my dad was over there washing the car, and he was able to spray me down with the hose. Oh, and then one more memory. I remember finding like really big exercise balls out of nowhere, and like I thought that was the world to me. Like a super big exercise ball just for me. Like 3-year-old me, let's fucking go. But those are the memories I have from Abilene, Texas. A lot of my memories in childhood are from Austin, Texas. And I can tell you, I've seen so many changes. Like, it's different. Everybody has their own different views of what changes happen throughout Austin, Texas. Like, everybody has their own Austin in mind. Like, what I think Austin is probably not what you think Austin is. Like, I grew up in the suburbs of Austin, Texas. Like, I'm talking super north. But it's been crazy to see how much Austin has been growing in the past 20 years. When I was going to elementary school, there was only one elementary school in my neighborhood. Now, there's 3 different elementary schools in my neighborhood. That is fucking insane. The school boundaries for my neighborhood changed like 4 different times. I really didn't like changing schools and leaving friends behind. But I didn't really have that luxury to stay in the same school. And if you talk to anybody about Austin, they'll most likely say something about the traffic. And I can tell you, yes, the traffic here sucks. I-35 right now, no bueno. It's constantly under construction. Like, we need to get our streets straight before we get more people moving in over here. And coming with all this traffic, you can see so many California license plates. And don't get me wrong, I've never been to California and I have nothing against Californians. Or Californians. I don't know how you say that. But it's so true. You see so many people from California moving over here. And I get it. It's really expensive to live over in California. But now it's getting really expensive to live over here in Austin, Texas. I'm honestly getting pushed out of Austin, Texas. I'm moving out even further north. Just because rent is getting so high everywhere and I don't even want to pay for rent anymore. It's like burning my money. It's just really crazy to see these changes around me. I keep hearing a lot of people from Austin saying, don't move here. And I was kind of for that, but at the same time, like, we can't change that. I feel like we just have to sit back and embrace the change. Cause like, honestly, Austin is the fucking shit. We got so many things you can do over here. You got live music, you got comedy, you can go to Zilker Park and have a day at the park. You can go kayaking, slacking, hiking, biking. We have a crazy nightlife. There's just so much room for entertainment over here in Austin, Texas. And I don't blame that. With entertainment, there's going to be people coming to see the entertainment. So Austin's bound to grow. I feel like the only thing that we can do right now is just find changes to make Austin better. Like, embrace the change, but keep the culture. Let's keep Austin weird. When I ask other people what they love about Austin, I hear a lot of people say they like the Austin energy. Like, the people in Austin just give off a different energy. People are more inviting, more welcoming. They're not trying to get you for something, or they're not trying to get something out of you. It's like we're out here just trying to be our best selves. But I can't really speak on that because I've been in Austin my whole life. I haven't had the chance to travel. And don't get me wrong, I would love to travel, but a lot of my experiences are here in Austin, Texas. One thing that I really love about Austin, and if you live in Austin or you're planning on going to Austin, really check out this, is the Austin communities. There are so many different communities in Austin, Texas that you are bound to find your people. And if by chance you don't have a community for people, I actually made a podcast episode. Shameless plug. I made a podcast episode on how to build a community. Sorry, this is just too funny for me. So go check that out. But the communities are so rich over here in Austin, Texas. You got like the slackline community, you have a flow community, you got the music community, you got the skating community, you got the biking community, you got the kayaking community. There's just so many communities out there. Rock climbing, let's fucking go. And apparently people don't think that there's greenery in Austin. We have a little bit of hills. We don't have any mountains, but we got hills. We got parks, we got greens, we got trees, we got bushes. We even got some fresh herbs. One of my favorite places ever is Zilker Park. We got a freaking green park right next to downtown Austin. You can see the skyline. It's beautiful. Go check it out. And I will say there is an abundance of jobs out here in Austin, Texas. We have a lot of tech businesses and startups over here. We just have a lot of businesses. Like the Tesla Gigafactory just came about, and that's supposed to bring like 10,000 jobs. That's freaking insane. People are going to be moving here. And speaking about jobs, I have drove for Uber Eats over here in Austin, Texas, and I will say it's abundant over here. But I would highly not recommend driving for Uber Eats anymore. The gas prices are going up right now. No bueno. And the traffic situation is just bad. Guys, I literally got into 2 car accidents this year. My girlfriend Zoe, she got into 3 car accidents this year. This is all in Austin, Texas. Please drive safe out there. And let me just say, all these other accidents were caused by the other driver. One thing that really made me sad over here in Austin, Texas is when they got rid of Hope Outdoor Gallery or Graffiti Park. So Graffiti Park was this area in downtown Texas. I actually don't know the location. I'm gonna say it's like around 10th Street though. We're just gonna say that it's by like the tavern, but it was an area where all the local artists can just go and tag the walls. There was something new every day, and that was the beauty of it. And then if you were to go to the top of Graffiti Park, you would have this gorgeous view of Austin. But it's all gone now. They tore it down. They decided to move it. So there's that. All I'm asking is, let's keep Austin weird. A lot of people are gonna be coming to Austin. Let's welcome them to our culture. Hey y'all, thank you for listening to this podcast episode. I really wanted to try something different today. I just wanted to talk off the dome, like all freeform. All my recent podcast episodes were a little more structured based because I wanted to bring more value to you. And I was just starting and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. But I really want to get to the point where I can just talk, just like dump everything out in my mind without having to worry about what others think. So I really appreciate you if you made it this far listening to this episode. It means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Go share this podcast with your friend. If you share it to your Instagram story and tag me, I'll repost it to my story. But besides that, y'all take care. Hasta la pasta. Cue the outro.